there are many ways that you can actually help on keeping the bees around and alive and actually inviting them into your yard. And right now we're going to actually show you how. A quick and easy way is here in the fall, you actually plant something that's best for the bees in the spring. Hey, I'm Dan from On Our Hidden Acre, and today we're going to figure out an easy way for you to help keep the bees. And we're going to do that today by actually planting some bulbs. We've got some crocus, we've got grape hyacinths, and we've also got even some tulips. But you want to plant something that's actually good for the bees. The things that I love about grape hyacinths and crocus is they're actually the first things to kind of pop up in the spring before the grass starts coming, things like that. So it's a great source of nectar and pollen for the bees first thing in the spring. Here is what we're going to be doing today, is planting our different crocuses, two different colors. We've got a yellow here, actually three. There's the blue there, the blue moon, and then the grape hyacinths, which interestingly enough, these will actually go out over years and even make themselves more. What I love is you can see right here, right on it, bee friendly, deer resistant, the whole 9 yards, and that it's an early and medium spring. And it's an easy, simple way for you to help keep the bees as well. Cost very minimal. We actually picked up our bulbs from local plantation store here, and we were actually able to get them on sale, so that helped out a lot too. But it's an easy, simple thing. You need a couple little tools, really no tools. You could actually do this by hand with no extra tools needed, but we like to use our little drill that helps get the holes down easier. One of the worst things is that this just looks terrible right now here in the fall, when just weeks ago this was booming with life. But let's bring that back so that here just in a few months we'll get this thing growing and going and looking beautiful, and also helping the bees. We're going to start out by planting some Royal Prince mixed tulips, and the biggest thing you want to look for is your depth. And then how deep you actually want to dig your hole. Now, we are going to use this attachment. It goes right on the end of a drill, and we're going to go down about halfway through it to make our spots. We've got, let's see, 18 bulbs here. We just kind of want to put them just in a couple different little areas. No rhyme or reason. We like to, in the past, we tried to make it look really neat and do lines and whatnot, but I tell you what, just some random groupings, I think that's going to maybe come out to be the best way for us. All right, so once we kind of figured out an area where we're going to go, we're just going to move them back out. Break up the soil a little bit. Now with them, you want to make sure that you're planting them top up, because if not, it's going to have to work even harder. So you've got that crown, so big bottom down. And we're just going to repeat in a couple spots. I'm going to do this one just a little different. I love getting my hands dirty. Months back when I actually redid this, we made it sure that the soil was kind of really nice. I didn't put any mulch or anything on top because I knew come fall I would want to plant some stuff. One of the things I want to note about when you actually are planting is some people will actually think that the closer you plant them to the hives, the actual easier it is. Well, I've tested that theory, and I tell you what, I've noticed that if you plant something right next to the hives, most likely that hive itself will not find it, but some of your other bees might find it. So we like to just kind of give it just a little bit of depth, differences from where the hives are to where these plants are going to be, because they do fly out to go get it. All right, so we've picked a little spot right here in the front where we're going to kind of mix up our grapes and our crocuses. And with this, it says that you want to just dig it in, and we're looking for about 5 inches down. To pull our hands, create us a little trench here, all the way. One big tip in planting crocuses and hyacinths is actually putting them together and putting multiples together. Well, really, that's actually almost the same thing for any kind of plant that you're planting for bees. Is if you just put one single out there, yeah, it might help. But the more that you put there, they're actually going to smell it faster, see it, be able to pull off more, do more work as well, getting more pollen and getting more nectar off of that. So for the crocuses, we're putting them in a minimum of 4. And for the hyacinths, we're putting about 5 or so together. And it's as simple as finding some area, pulling back some dirt, planting them. Remember, put the ends up. A little bit of extra organic material is not going to hurt in there. Cover it up. See you in spring. When a lot of people see dandelions, they think weeds. But I tell you what, dandelions are actually one of the best little sources of pollen and nectar for the bees. Look at, oh, as I said that, there she goes. Look at that. One of the other little things that you can do is actually planting garlic for the bees. How is garlic good for bees? Well, actually, garlic scapes, in essence, the top. The flowers are what actually the bees would like, and they pollinate them. So we're going to plant some garlic now here in the fall. And then actually, we don't even harvest this. So it's November. We won't even harvest it till like June-ish. So definitely, they'll have some springtime and everything like that. So full sun, bee friendly. That's kind of it. All right, so with our garlic, we're gonna take this and we're gonna put that right into there. We're gonna, this year this had tomatoes in it, and now we're just gonna top it off, put it in there a little bit, maybe some more soil, plant our garlic, and then we wait. So saving the bees is actually pretty easy. It's something very economically that you can do. Just planting just a few bulbs now, or really even wait until spring. You can still plant them in the spring. So that's kind of it. So from our Hidden Acre to you, thanks, God bless, and get out there, plant something, save the bees.